Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS. Let's get to the news now, folks. There's a lot to unpack here, especially when it comes to the Browns' ongoing struggles and what's being done to turn things around. After that tough 32-13 loss to the New England Patriots, which dropped Cleveland's record to 2-6, everyone's eyes are on how Kevin Stefanski and the coaching staff plan to fix what's been a really rough stretch. And make no mistake, the focus is shifting heavily on our young quarterback, Dillon Gabriel. The head coach was pretty clear that they're sticking with Gabriel for Week 10, but he also made it clear that there's a lot of work to do, especially in getting our weapons involved and finding ways to put points on the board more consistently. Gabriel himself has been pretty upfront about what needs to happen. His main priority right now, getting Jeudy involved early and often. Jeudy, who we all thought could be a real difference maker for this offense, has unfortunately been a ghost for much of the season. Against New England, he had 0 catches on 2 targets, which is not the kind of production Cleveland needs from a guy we traded for to be a game changer. Gabriel knows, and everyone in the locker room knows, that if the Browns want to turn this season around, Jeudy has to be a big part of that plan. The coaching staff has been working on ways to create quick-hit plays to get Jeudy the ball early in the game, and Gabriel is on board with that. In fact, when asked if the play-calling change would guarantee Jeudy a featured role, Jeudy himself said, "We'll see on Sunday," which is telling. It's a reminder that nothing is set in stone, but the plan involves scripted plays that give Jeudy easy opportunities to make an impact. Think quick outs, speed ins, slants off RPOs, and glance routes versus soft coverages, stuff that minimizes the read time and lets him use his speed and route running ability to get open. The idea is to use motion and stacking formations to free him from press coverage, tighten splits to create two-way go routes, and incorporate orbit or jet motion to stress the defense's leverage before the snap. When it comes to third down situations, the plan is to get creative with bunch sets, option routes, and shallow cross concepts that manufacture separation instead of relying on hero ball go routes. This approach helps Gabriel stay on schedule and reduces the chances of him holding the ball too long and taking unnecessary sacks. Pairing that with some under-center play action off inside zone runs is a smart move to slow down aggressive linebackers and create windows for Jeudy on digs and crossers, where he can really shine. And in the red zone, Cleveland needs to get Jeudy in reduced splits for whip and pivot routes or run slot fades against safeties caught flat-footed, high-percentage targets that build his confidence and help him get into a rhythm. Gabriel's own words reinforce this, emphasizing that they want to get Jeudy involved early and more often, especially after a game where he was essentially invisible. Protection and rhythm are just as crucial as play design, though. Gabriel needs to feel comfortable in the pocket, not under constant pressure. That's why a heavier dose of quick game on early downs is key. It keeps him on schedule, minimizes the risk of sacks, and allows the offense to stay ahead of the chains. When the Browns can earn second and short, they can then call shot plays with more confidence, especially those double moves that Jeudy excels at. It's about setting up the big plays by getting the defense to bite on the initial look, then hitting Jeudy with a well-timed route down the field. Looking back at earlier this season, there's evidence Gabriel can succeed with this approach. Remember his first start. Despite some third-down struggles and a run-heavy game plan, Gabriel showed poise, threw for 2 touchdowns, and didn't turn the ball over. Steelers coach Mike Tomlin even called Gabriel's timely processing a superpower, which is a pretty strong compliment for a rookie quarterback. This kid has the talent and the mental acuity to grow into a really solid NFL quarterback, and the coaching staff is starting to see that potential. The key now is consistency, rhythm, and getting those weapons involved in a way that makes the defense respect the entire offense. As Cleveland fans, we should be optimistic but also patient. The season isn't over yet, and there's still plenty of football left to play. If the Browns can script plays early for Jeudy, keep the ball moving with motion and stacks, and let Gabriel's processing abilities take over, we could see a much more productive offense. And that, my friends, could be the spark the team needs to turn this season around. We've seen glimpses of what this squad can do when everything clicks. Now it's just about putting it all together week after week. Of course, there's still a lot of work to do. The offensive line needs to hold up better, and the defense has to keep bringing that relentless pressure like Myles Garrett did against the Patriots. That 5-sack performance was a reminder that when Garrett is on his game, he can be a nightmare for any quarterback. Cleveland's defense has been a bright spot at times, but consistency remains the key. If they can generate pressure and force turnovers, it'll give Gabriel and the offense the extra chances they need to get back into games. And let's not forget about the big picture view. The AFC North is shaping up to be a wild division this year. The Ravens and Bengals are both tough teams, but Cleveland has the talent and the coaching to climb back into playoff contention. It might not be a quick fix, but if Gabriel can develop chemistry with Jeudy and the offensive line can shore up its protection, the Browns could be a serious threat down the stretch. The schedule gets a little easier at times, and if the team can string together some wins, the postseason could still be within reach. So, Browns fans, keep the faith. This season isn't over yet, and every game is a new opportunity for this team to show resilience and growth. The coaching staff is clearly working on ways to unlock the full potential of our offense, and Gabriel's development is at the center of that plan. We've seen flashes of brilliance, and with some tweaks and a bit of luck, this team could start climbing the standings again. The key will be how well they execute those early scripted plays for Jeudy, how quickly Gabriel can process and deliver, and how the defense continues to harass opposing quarterbacks. In the end, it's all about trust in the process, patience from the fans, and support for our guys on the field. Cleveland Browns fans are known for their passion, loyalty, and unwavering belief that this team can rise again. The journey might be bumpy, but that's what makes coming out the other side so rewarding. We've been through tough seasons before, and we've always come out stronger. This year, it's about turning the page, learning from setbacks, and pushing forward with everything we've got. Because if there's one thing we know, it's that the Browns are a team with heart and potential, and they're not going to give up anytime soon. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Cleveland Browns news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on all this? Do you believe Gabriel can turn things around and get Jeudy more involved? Are you confident that Kevin Stefanski can craft a game plan that finally clicks? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news. We're in this together, and I truly believe that better days are ahead. Let's go, Browns.